All right, everybody, welcome here live to Stonecrest Park as we're ready for first semifinal game action between the Pikeville Panthers and the Lawrence County Bulldogs, and what many think is going to be a great game. Should be a dandy. I'm joined tonight by Ronnie Paul Newsom, Coach May's in the house, and Daryl McCoy's on the camera, or he's making his way to the camera. So
he's politicking right now. You can bet on it, Thomas Rainey. Daryl's down there. He's trying to get a vote for Mayor Warfield now. It is.
Is that what it is? It used to be Mayor Prestonburg. Rick Hughes was worried, but now he's gone, so it's Mayor of Warfield. Is that what it is?
Yeah, Mayor of Warfield.
All right, Ronnie Paul, we're ready for some action here. As we want to thank our sponsors. You see them scrolling across the screen during the pregame. But listen, we're ready for action.
Well, a lot of people think this is the quasi-championship game between Lawrence County and Pikeville. Now, Shelby Valley and Prestonburg may have something to say about later on in the tournament. But this is the championship of the 15th Region Tournament. We started with 8 teams yesterday. We're down to 4 here in the semifinals. And after tonight, we'll be down to 2.
And everyone, we will mute like we always do. Coach May will put the camera on the flag. No disrespect to the national anthem, but Facebook kicks us off if it's played. So we'll be right back here in just a second. All right, like I said, Ronnie Paul, no disrespect, nothing like that. Facebook just doesn't like it when Chris Stapleton sings for free.
Hey, I like it. Hey, boy, I don't know if I've ever heard a better rendition. Maybe Happy Chandler, but he does a tremendous job. Thomas, let's take a quick look at the starting lineups. First for the Pikeville Panthers, champions out of district number 59. We have 2 teams out of the 59th and 2 out of the 58th here tonight. Yeah. For Pikeville, they will be the visitors on the scoreboard. And one thing about the top of the order of Pikeville, boy, if they get on base with Braden Hall, they put a lot of pressure on opposing defenses because they have speed on speed. But anyway, the starting lineup, Braden Hall, he will bat first. He will, of course, play center field. Batting second will be the shortstop, Sam Wright. Batting third, the first baseman, Dylan Thompson. Batting cleanup, playing left field, Isaiah Stanley. Batting fifth, playing right field, Jeb Wilkerson. Batting sixth and doing the catching tonight, Noah Gerald. And the starting pitcher in yesterday's game, Bash Ryan, he moves to second base. He will hit seventh. And hitting eighth will be Jackson Hall. And the pitcher tonight, Isaac Duty, one of the best in the entire Commonwealth of Kentucky. He's had an outstanding career. He's only a junior. Isaac Duty, one of the top right-handers in the entire state of Kentucky. Beautiful evening for baseball here at beautiful Stonecrest Park in Prestonsburg, and the wind blowing a little left to right. Could be a little factor right now. I would say probably a 5 to 10 mile an hour wind. Lawrence County's out. And we'll look at them. On the mound is going to be Talon Pollock, a right-hander. His battery mate tonight behind the plate to be Blake Prater, taking the infield from third across. You got Eli Fletcher, Gray Deerfield, Davis Braxton, and Colin Howard. The outfield left to right, Logan Wisenhunt, Abner Collinsworth, and Cody Crum. We're ready for the first pitch. Glad to have you with us. Ronnie Newsom along with Thomas Rainey on the D&D Sports Network. Braden Hall will lead off, center fielder. Led off yesterday's game with a triple and scored on a wild pitch to get Pikeville off to the good start. First pitch is a breaking ball. It's inside, ball one. Boy, the city of Prestonsburg, they've done a tremendous job last year and this year hosting the 15th region tournament. Of course, they do have turf here.
Yeah, it's been a beautiful field. We had 4 great games yesterday. Ronnie Paul, it was amazing. That first game between Paintsville and Lawrence County, Talon Pollock was the star. Bases loaded, grand slam. That'll earn you Mingy Beef Jerky Player of the Game, won't it?
Counts 2-0. Here comes the pitch. Foul straight back, 2-1. Yeah, that was Lawrence County got out to the 8-2 lead. Paintsville put 2-point runs on in the 6th and 2 in the 7th to cut it, but Lawrence County held on for an 8-6, and then Pikeville just tremendous performance with a big win over Pike County Central.
Well, Bash Ryan was tremendous on the mound.
And didn't have to throw a lot of pitches.
Exactly right.
Here's the 2-1 pitch, and this was fouled off to the right side, and it's good 2-2. Beautiful evening for baseball. Partly cloudy. Little wind blowing left to right. Temperature in the mid-70s. Glad to have you with us. Here comes the 2-2 count. It's a breaking pitch, and it's batted toward third base, fumbled. Here's the throw to first, and they got him. Wow, first play is a close one, but Braden Hall is retired. Third baseman that time stayed with it for Lawrence County. That was Eli Fletcher.
Done a good job getting control of it, making the throw.
Absolutely. Fletcher does a great job over at third base. There's a good look right in the eyes of Talon Pollock. We'll zoom that in here in just a second.
Bang, bang play at first base, but I think he was out by half a step. There's a pitch inside to right. Count 1-0. 4-man umpiring crew here, of course, in the regional tournament, and rightfully so. They play right straight away. Wright has had a great baseball and football career here at Pikeville. Breaking pitch, catches the inside corner, and the count evens at 1-1.
Yesterday early on, you talked about the wind. That played a huge factor as it was really moving similar to this. And at times it would swirl, Ronnie, and go straight out the dead center. So we keep an eye on that flag all day long. Anybody that's played golf up your nose.
Yeah, absolutely. Right? I have. Wright fights that one off the fist. And the count goes to 1-2. 1 out, top of the first. Glad to have you with us on the D&D Sports Network. Nothing like baseball in May. Right behind in the count 1-2.
There's a good look in on Pollock.
Talon Pollock, a big grand slam yesterday, done it with the bat. And there's a line drive to center field, but it's right at the center field. Shouldn't have it. Well, now he loses it. Wow. I thought that was going to be straight at him, and I think that wind took that ball a little left to the right. Collinsworth having trouble, and they're going to give Wright a single on that play. Base hit for Sam Wright, so Pikeville 1 on and 1 out. And let's see if Wright will test the arm of Blake Prater, the catcher. 1 out, 1 on. Here comes Dylan Thompson, and for my money, probably the purest hitter, in the 15th region.
I agree.
He has got that sweet swing, number 23, first baseman.
Here's a good look, Ronnie. Right in, looking at the pitcher, you see the lead in the background.
Takes this one on the outside corner for strike one. One out, one on. No score thus far. Pikeville, of course, coached by Shane Simpkins. Lawrence County coached by a longtime coach, Travis Feltner. He's been there a while at the head of the Bulldog program. Throw over to first, right back. Softball going on too. Got games over there. You got Lawrence County and Johnson Central.
What many people think could be, and no disrespect to the other two, but could be the championship game right there. Those two are powerhouses this year.
Comes the pitch, and it's drove into the gap, into right center field. I don't think anyone's going to get that one. It's down. Wright had to wait to see if it's going to be caught, and Pikeville has a threat here in the first inning. They have 2 men on with 1 out, and the cleanup hitter, left fielder Isaac Stanley, coming to the plate.
Now batting for the Panthers, the left fielder, number 8, Isaiah Stanley.
1 out, 2 on. Speed on the bases for the Panthers. And it goes without saying, Thomas, a big crowd on hand here at Stonecrest Park.
Man, what a crowd we had here yesterday. I'm telling you. There you go. You see Shane Simpkins in the picture as well. A whole lot of action going on. Pollock on the mound.
Breaking pitch outside. 1-0. The other softball game over there tonight, it will be Belfry, and they will take on Pikeville. Johnson Central taking on Lawrence County right now. And they throw behind the runner, and it's in the center field, but Wright not able to get up and advance, so no harm. They had the pickoff play on. Doesn't fool anybody. Wright's back easy. Center field is playing pretty shallow. One-0 pitch coming to Stanley. And right down the heart of the plate. Stanley swings and misses. Count evens at 1. Pikeville threatening here in the top of the first. Breaking ball outside. Stanley's ahead in the count 2-1. Coach May, Darryl McCoy, Thomas Rainey, Ronnie Newsom, glad to have you with us on the D&D Sports Network. Immediately following this game, I think what most people would agree, a surprise semifinal. Next pitch is high and inside. Stanley is ahead 3-1 now. He'll be looking for his pitch on this one, something he can drive. Wilkerson on deck. And there's a timeout. Three-one pitch coming to Stanley. Talon with the pitch. Catches the outside corner and the count goes full. That was a good pitch on a 3-1 count by Talon.
Painted that corner on him.
Yes, he did. 3-2 pitch coming. Big pitch early in this game. And it's a breaking ball. It misses outside, and Pikeville has loaded the bases. And here comes the number 5 hitter, Jeb Wilkerson.
And Lawrence County in a bit of a jam earlier on him.
Wilkerson hits from the left side. Right fielder. Pikeville, Sam Wright with a single. Thompson followed with a single. Stanley works a base on ball, and Pikeville has something cooking here in the top of the first. Bases loaded, 1 out, and the left-handed hitting Wilkerson up. Pitch catches outside plate, and Pollock ahead on the count, 0-1. Want to thank all of our sponsors making it possible for us bringing you the 15th Region Baseball. And there's a foul back, and Wilkerson quickly in an 0-2 hole. So Pollock has a couple of pitches to work with. They are playing Wilkerson to pull the ball. Here's the 0-2. Wilkerson fights it off. As we said earlier, Pollock with the big grand slam yesterday that kind of put that game away yesterday for Lawrence County. 0-2 pitch coming. And it's outside. Good pitch by Pollock. They were in at the corner, so on the second short playing double play depth. First and third in at the corners. Good speed for Pikeville on the bases. Breaking pitch, and it got Wilkerson. He goes down, first strikeout of the game, and it's a big one for Pollock.
Now batting for the Panthers, the catcher, number 4, Noah Gerald.
Big out that time for Lawrence County. And here comes the catcher, Noah Gerald. Gerald wears number 4, base is still loaded. Pollock getting the signal from the bench on what pitch he's wanting to throw. Now Gerald backs out. Pollock steps off the mound. 2 out, bases loaded. There's a strike 1 call on Gerald, so Pollock gets ahead in the count. 0-1 pitch comes right down the middle, and it's a line drive to right field. And is it going to get down? Or is that a great catch? No, it's dropped. 1 run's going to score, 2's going to score, and in with a double, a big hit for Noah Gerald. He gets 2 RBIs as Wright and